Happy Halloween, everybody. It's a day like none other here on Twin Cities Live as Steve Patterson dressed as
Elizabeth Reese.
The one and only Elizabeth Reese. I can't tell if this is flattering or horribly insulting.
Look at my legs, it's flattering. Look at this. What's happening here? I mean, this is something special.
Oh my
Anyways.
gosh. Well, listen, if you've managed to make it down to the wire, you still don't know what to be for Halloween, our makeup expert says you most likely have all the tools you need to create the perfect costume. I know. It's going to be a long show.
Here to show us how to use things like toilet paper and false eyelash adhesive to get that spooky look, we welcome from new Reflect.Salon makeup artist, Julie Martin. You're here.
Hello.
Julie, who is responsible for Steve's Elizabeth Reese look today.
Massage,
She did this, and you were so complimentary throughout the whole thing. Instead of making me feel weird about it, you just kept saying you have a nice eye shape.
You do. You have really good features, so this works. You're a pretty man. It works.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Jenna is your model here
Yes.
today, and you are going to show us how to use stuff that you already have to make a pretty cool look. This is crazy.
Right. So her scar, which is already done, if you want to turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks...
This is essentially the texture is what I'll show you all how to do. And it's just really torn up toilet paper with duo eyelash adhesive.
Oh, yeah, which you always
Which is
have,
on
and then you don't
Steve's
even have
eyes
that much
as
of
we
it.
speak.
That's what's
because
on me
he's-
right now.
Yeah, because you're wearing lashes.
Yeah.
So, what you're going to do is, you can usually, I just take my finger, typically, and you're going to kind of map out where you want it to go.
Okay.
So you can kind of draw a line, you can make it into more of like a wound and make it bigger.
You know, and you end up with such a big tube of that, and you use the tiniest amount. So
Totally.
it's like, why not use it for something, right?
Right. And then I kind of roll the little torn up tissue in the glue, and you just literally, and then take that glue, so it's kind of messy for your fingers.
It's kind
Sort
of
of
like a
smeared over the
paper
edges.
mache sort of a deal,
Totally.
Julie.
Yep, exactly. And as it dries, it gets tacky, so then you can kind of pull it apart and make your texture and ridges and things like that.
Wow.
And it dries clear, so don't worry if you overdo it.
Okay.
Because you're going to put makeup on top of it anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, and you just build.
And you can put this is a cool kind of thing that, like, literally, if you wanted to do the minimalist sort of costume, you could just throw, like, one scar on your forehead. Be
Totally.
done.
And this
be
is
done.
sort of like that zombie look that we're going for.
Yeah,
Right.
it totally
Okay,
is.
so how
it
do we
goes
make
with
it have all the cool color?
Yep, so we let that dry. It takes about 10 minutes or so to dry.
Okay.
Then what I did is I used different eyeshadows, and I like to use matte eyeshadow and a fluffy eyeshadow brush.
Okay.
So you can either do like some purple, I did some pink and some purples, did a little bit of like that charcoal color in here.
That
And
looks
then-
disgusting.
That's gross.
It looks like she has a terrible skin condition.
Yeah,
I know.
Jenna.
But the cool thing is, Jenna's had this on for like, gosh, how many hours? Probably 4 hours now.
Wow.
And how does it feel on your skin? It's
can't
good.
feel it.
She can't feel it. Okay,
so
that's
she can't
good.
feel it. And the cool thing is that when she moves her mouth around, it moves with you because it's like a rubber cement elasticity.
So it's not tearing off and you're
And it
like...
doesn't crack.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
And then this is my favorite fake blood that's not fake blood because it sticks better. It's Aveda lip glaze, lip shine.
that?
And you just put this on, I'll add a little bit more, and it makes that ooey gooiness,
Oh, yeah.
and it sticks.
See, just like a red lip
gosh.
gloss.
Yeah, it smells kind of good. It's minty.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay,
Yes.
let's talk about the zombie makeup look then that
Perfect.
she did for the rest of the face.
Yes.
What do you need for this?
So I kind of started it already. What we did first is we prepped her skin. So I like to go like 2 to 3 shades lighter than your natural skin tone with a liquid foundation. It works really well to use like a fluffy brush, and you can kind of do a stippling motion.
Yeah.
Which works great. So that's step one.
Because part of a zombie is just not ever seeing the sun.
It's not really pretty, you know, it's a little pasty and pale.
Yeah.
So we do that. And then I like to use a fluffy eyeshadow brush.
Yep.
I kind of mix gray and black together.
Okay.
And
Which
I
you
like
always
to
have
start...
a ton of in your palette, too.
Totally.
I mean,
Everybody has gray and black
Yeah, this
somewhere.
is all
You can
stuff-
even use dark purple if you want.
You have
I mean,
this at home in a makeup bag. Everybody would,
Everybody
right?
does, and then you use the black so sparingly that
Totally.
you always end up running out of your lighter eyeshadows before you run out of that one. I like
Exactly.
that you're just using stuff that we
using
don't
stuff that
always
we don't,
use.
yeah, it's been around there for 3 years. Shadow doesn't go bad. It's
It's like a really cool leftovers Halloween costume.
Right. So then I'm just going to start in the inner corner to start that hollowed out
Hollowed
feature.
out look, yes.
So see how that just easily does it?
And then
you can
really
pull
just
it
go
down.
all over the whole lid.
Yep, all over the whole lid. It's blown out into that inner eye area where typically that's what we want to lighten and brighten when we're doing
Right.
beauty makeup.
But I like that right along the lining of like the nose, kind of
Yep,
gives that
carve
like,
out the
contoured look. Yep.
nose.
And with one wound and some zombie makeup, you're good to go.
It's super fast.
Yeah, Julie, this is great. Thank you
Very
so much.
impressive.
You know what's interesting about Steve? It's like there isn't a real baby in there. You know
know,
that,
but he
right?
keeps touching you
I
a
gotta
lot.
commit,
You're rubbing
though.
it.
understand that. You are not actually pregnant.
I need to sit.
He's going to have swollen ankles pretty soon.
Oh, Julie, you did a great job. Jenna, thank you so much. Happy Halloween.
Thank
this
you.
is
You guys
super
too.
fun. Finish off that other wound.
Yeah,
Good work
right?
there. All right, coming up. These are both scary and sweet. We've got a recipe for monster